Hey, what's up? We came back.
Yep, we're back again.
We treated you to some regularity this time.
Yeah, it's Sunday the 10th of January. This will hopefully be online this evening.
On Sunday the 20th? The 10th
Yeah,
of
the
January?
20th.
Half of 20th.
Last week went okay. Still not the most views on the thing, but, you know, we can only peddle it on social media so much. Since I deleted my Facebook account, it's difficult for me to share it on Facebook.
John's 2016 plan is coming together.
Yeah, anti-social media. That's what I'm calling it.
It is. It is what you've called it. You went back to work this week?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did. Went straight back to work. Once again, they forgot that I have Fridays off. So, had a meeting penciled in for Friday. Well, it was penned in for Friday. Had to move it to Monday. That was the most exciting thing that happened in work all week. I got my job role as well. That was a good one.
What does that mean?
What I do at work.
They actually told you what you do?
Yeah. They
Well, that's
said,
nice.
This is what you do now.
Is it good?
Well, it's
What's your
alright.
official title?
Front-end developer.
Same as it always was.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said, do you want it to just be developer or should it be front-end developer? And I said, well, it's probably front-end developer. I think that encompasses what I do. And they're like, okay, we'll roll with that. So front-end developer it is. What's yours? Store manager.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Apparently. Should we crack on with... Oh, we've got 6 material items to discuss.
Yeah.
The first
Did
one...
you... Yeah. Go.
Did I? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
First one was sent to me by a good friend who it
Yeah.
describes perfectly.
Yeah.
It's
Is
a
that why
metal...
she sent it to you?
No, she sent it to me and she said, did you write this? Because I repeatedly discussed the fact that she will only listen to music that's come out pre maybe 1997.
She's not that bad.
Okay, 1999.
When did Iowa come out?
Don't know. But yeah,
2000.
we have quite... I'd say we both have quite a varied musical taste, but one of the genres that we sometimes throw back to is the metal.
Well,
The metals, they call it.
I never listened to it. I was talking about it the other day in the car when I was on my way home from the skate park.
Yeah.
And I said how I never really listened to metal. Like, it wasn't until we started putting together the playlist for when we were DJing that you were like, let's listen to this metal band and let's listen to this metal band. Prior to that, I hadn't really listened to it because I played a few songs on Guitar Hero,
Yeah.
but I never really listened to it. And I guess I still don't really listen to it, but we'll throw back to some Lamb of God classics. But
Yeah,
metal isn't my jam.
No. It's
It's
not.
your jam.
It can be sometimes.
You're a metaler, so...
I am. I like to rock. I rock. So it discusses the fact that a lot of people that have been into the metal scene for a while, like maybe 25 to 35-year-olds, and I guess above,
Yeah.
think that everything that's new is shit,
Yeah.
and that nothing can touch the classic stuff they've been listening to repeatedly since the likes of whatever Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden were doing their thing. I guess they're still doing their thing.
Even
but...
that, like, getting hyped on the like nostalgia bands like Korn and Slipknot, but not getting hyped on them for new releases. Like every new release that comes out since their favourite album is shit, but you know when they get announced to play Download and stuff like that, it's just like, oh my god, Korn are gonna be there. It's gonna be fucking amazing. And it's like,
I suppose we could look at the Download lineup and tick off all the bands that have been around for decades now.
Yeah.
And it's just there to pander to the people. I mean, yeah, sure, there's a need for it because these people are well into it, but it's the refusal to listen to anything new or current. And it says here, like-minded individuals who find nothing more hysterical than calling every band under the age of 40 fags, which is what you hear. It's the kind of shit that you fucking
it's
hear
just
people
like
say.
when people talk about like Bring Me the Horizon and they're just like, oh, it's emo and stuff like that, and it's
Yeah.
like, just fucking listen to it. Realise that actually it's alright. Like, it's not as bad as you think it is. Just because it's not Slipknot's debut album doesn't mean that it's not good, basically.
Exactly.
But yeah, like, we listen to a lot of music. I listen to music at work, in my car, all the time. And, like, I'm always listening to new stuff and, like, favourite artists whose debut albums came out in, like, 2014 and stuff like that. So, like, music taste is progressing and musical knowledge is progressing. But yeah, just these people who only listen to the stuff that they listened to when they were, like, 14, 15, 16, like, just getting into alternative and heavy music.
Just pure nostalgia.
Yeah,
wank.
just won't listen to anything other than that shit. And it's
This is
like,
quite a good quote. You don't want to see a bunch of plucky 20-somethings topping the bill at the Electric Ballroom, do you? No. You want to see Alien Ant Farm in the year 2016. I mean, it's true, yeah. Like they're touring this year, which is fine, but that's the coolest show of the year.
Yeah.
Is Alien Ant Farm, who were releasing songs when I was 10 years old that were relevant.
Yeah. But then it's the same when we go out in town and R. Kelly's Ignition gets played and you're just like,
It's a good song, man. That
yeah,
remix.
But, you know,
It's big.
it came out when I was in secondary school. So all the 18-year-olds who are in the club are just like dancing along and going, I love this song. And it's like, yeah, except it came out when you were literally in single figures. Like, you were nothing. You didn't even have music taste. It's like, listen to something new. The old music is good, but new music is also good.
That's it.
Yeah, simple as that. But that article was just funny because...
It was funny that she sent it to me and she said, did you write this? Because it's the kind of thing that I talk to her about all the time. She's travelling at the moment, but she was arranging her music for the trip, and it's just... It's a sorry state of affairs, really.
Tragic.
Yeah. And then when she asked us to recommend her music before, we recommended quite a variety of different bands. It's like, no, I'm just going to keep listening to Rain and Blood.
Yeah.
That's
None
cool.
of this sounds
Fair
like
enough.
whoever.
I mean, yeah, you
None
do
of this
you,
sounds
but
like Slipknot,
shut
so
up.
I don't want to listen to it. Like, System of a Down is sick. None of this sounds like that, so I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
It's just people who can't expand their musical knowledge.
But she listens to Skrillex. So that's fine.
And Pendulum,
And Pendulum.
because they rock.
What's next up? I'm not even going to make us big again. We'll just keep going.
We'll keep going.
We're going to push through.
Yeah.
Next up, you've got the 4-hour confession from Brendan Dassey, who's very popular at the moment. Popular lad.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Making a Murderer series that we discussed in episode 2. Gaining a lot of kind of
Traction, momentum.
Yeah, I guess their
attention.
case is gaining a lot of traction again.
So it was
said to me
they literally just posted on Complex saying that Steve Avery is getting a new legal team because of all these petitions and shit like that that's been going on. If you've not watched it, you haven't got a fucking clue what we're talking about. If you started watching it, I'll try not to give anything away. But yeah, it's just the Brendan Dassey thing. His confession was kind of taken under suspect grounds, so they're trying to get like retrials for both of them. But there is the counter argument that they missed out a lot of evidence in the documentary that is actually quite important to the trial, because we were talking about it at work and we said it's amusing how in recording a documentary about a bias they managed to put a bias on it again.
Oh, completely.
Like in the complete opposite direction.
Yeah, exactly. It's you know that there's a lot missing.
Yeah.
But it still seems like the amount of evidence they have in their favour has just gone ignored.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely worth kind of
I mean,
digging it all up again.
It's going to be like the case of 2016, isn't it?
For sure.
You know, like...
Yeah, because there was the 200,000 strong petition to Obama to get him, what's it called, exonerated, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not a federal case, so he doesn't have the power to do that.
Yeah, he said it's a state case, so I can't do anything about it. Yeah, but since then, another legal team has taken over his case, which I think is a shame for all the people who are crushing on his previous legal team.
Is it Dean Strantz or something?
Dean Strang.
Strang, yeah.
Yeah, who became...
Normcore hero.
Has become a normcore icon. You can check out GQ for that little article.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just... I don't think anyone's actually going to watch all 4 hours of it, but...
Reddit will.
Reddit will.
Reddit will watch the hell out
already. But it is quite sad to see this 16-year-old kid who's clearly mentally challenged being coerced by police into saying what they want him to say rather than what actually needs to be said. So yeah, no one's going to watch it, but interesting.
Yeah. It's cool that it's out there.
Are we doing the banana thing?
We will be doing the banana thing.
Okay.
Which poses a lot of questions, I'm sure, but
yeah,
it's not.
I mean, I don't really like bananas. I like the taste. I'm like, in Zombieland, where they're looking for the Twinkies, and Woody Harrelson says, "Snowballs, I hate snowballs." He doesn't like the texture of coconut, not the taste. It's the texture.
Same with bananas.
Yeah, same with bananas.
It's a tricky one then, because that's what
I like a banana shake.
You like banana
even like
flavour?
I like a natural, real deal banana milkshake where the bananas have been blended.
I used to be like that with tomato. I like the taste, but I couldn't handle it real.
Yeah, I don't really like tomato.
Got over it now.
I'll just eat it but it's still a bit slimy.
So anyway, pretty good headline. I mean, it's completely irrelevant to anything we ever discussed.
Yeah.
But saw it and thought, that's gold. Mumbai thief force-fed 48 bananas to excrete stolen gold chain, which he robbed from someone at a fish market, and then was taken into custody. And they ordered him.
He admitted to having the chain. They did an X-ray and stuff. They saw that he's got the chain, so they
ordered a basket full of bananas.
Yeah.
And forced him to eat them until the wee hours. The quote of the century here: "This is not the first time Mumbai police has gone bananas to retrieve stolen goods swallowed by thieves."
Yeah. So they love to go bananas on their criminals. We good with that one? We done? I liked it. I thought it was a good one. Not the onion.
Not a lot else to say, is there?
Yeah, no, not really. This was a suggestion by Lucy from New Zealand, currently living in London. She said, "You should talk about this thing." And I just kind of ignored it, I guess. And then it came up on The Verge, so I was like, well, now I've got a source.
That's a sign, isn't it?
Just a screenshot, I can talk about it. It's a shark. So this is a shark.
Ninja lantern shark.
Ninja lantern shark. It's glow in the dark. It was named by one of the researchers. Has 8-year-old cousins who suggested the name Super Ninja Shark.
That's pretty good. I think I prefer that.
Which is pretty good. So they took the ninja part of it because it's black. Common misconception amongst people.
What's that?
That ninjas wore black.
Ah, of course. They dressed as everyday folk.
They did dress as everyday folk.
The perfect disguise. I do it regularly.
Their job was to infiltrate and spy, so therefore they dressed like regular folk.
Exfiltrate.
Rather than dressing in black. Depicted in black, so you can tell that they are
thought it was
ninja.
to do with, like theatre and something. Mm. They were black in the theatre.
Yeah, because black would imply invisibility.
Yes. So that was a nice little segue there.
So this is just a shark.
Just a black shark.
Just a shark
with glow-in-the-dark features.
Yeah, got glow-in-the-dark skin.
But yeah, good name.
Emits a faint glow.
Scientifically named after, an homage to the Jaws author, Benchley Eye.
Yeah.
Great. Cool little fact. So yeah, shark. Good.
Shark's
Everyone's
good.
favourite fish. Is it a fish? Is it a mammal? Don't know.
No
one
idea.
knows. They give birth to live young. So I think it's a mammal. I don't know. It's a human. This is another one you brought, which I've not
just
even
brought
read.
this
so
one.
you're gonna have to talk about
Saw
this.
it earlier on. 2 hours ago it's published, so this is hot off the press. Someone in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where my friend Misty is from.
Shout out.
She probably doesn't even watch it.
Mm.
Posted on the 2nd of January, I believe, saying, I was wanting to thank Tulsa for letting me have my first kill. It all started here, so was thinking it should also be my first. I was nervous as hell, but I will get over it. It was a stranger on stranger, so the police will have a difficult time. It will not be my last, though. Thinking about going to Oklahoma for the next. To the
Oklahoma
people
City.
who started it all. Julie Free, DOC, Judge Glasgow. So I don't have a fucking clue what any of that shit is about. A judge and a Department of Corrections employee. They said there's no actual evidence that anyone has been reported missing or anything like that, so it could all be bullshit. But
Sounds like a hoax.
Still,
A typical January hoax.
a cool Craigslist post, which led me to spending some time on Craigslist earlier on today. In the personal section, found some disgusting pictures of penises. Young, hot stud looking for MILF, etc.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Good day.
Sunday fun times. W4M.
You ever posted anything on Craigslist?
No. Certainly not in the personal section.
Misconnections.
I was on a train, you were on a train.
We were both on a train.
We were on separate trains. I saw you across the
track.
ether.
Okay.
What are the chances, though, of misconnections actually working?
I haven't got a percentage for you.
Give me a percentage.
If I did, I could grade it. Maybe like a 4%, which is definitely a U, ungradable.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to find any solid figures though. So
Reddit, a lot of chat on there. Can't be bothered.
No.
But you know, still potential murder.
Always fun.
Yeah, sent it to her and said,
Is it you?
Yeah,
Was it you?
question mark. Was it
Misty?
you? Did you go home from... She's living somewhere else now.
Well, fun story about Misty.
Yeah.
She was in fact not named after the Pokemon trainer.
No, she wasn't.
She was around first. Don't know.
They
She might
did
not be.
name the Pokemon trainer after her. True story.
Well, there you go. Bet you didn't know that.
She's friends
You've
with,
come here to be
she's friends
educated.
with Shu.
Shu, Brock.
No, from Sony.
Okay, Shuhei. Nothing to do with Nintendo. But...
Asian though.
The fifth and final story?
Yeah,
You cut one out.
Yeah, I'm cutting that one out. Vetoing the watching of a trailer.
I was going to be introducing... No, we'll talk about it anyway. I was going to be introducing a trailer for a new show on Hulu, which I don't know anybody that's ever subscribed to Hulu, but it was a J.J. Abrams, Stephen King collab. Yeah. Starring James Franco. And it was kind of like a Back to the Future type vibe thing. Based on a Stephen King short story, I think. Forgot the name. You can pull it up there.
Do I have to?
It's 11
22
63, which I think is like the week before.
The thing is, I
The
don't
murder
like...
of JFK.
I don't like it. Oh yeah, that's what it's about.
And it's
JFK
about he has to
shit.
go into the past. He travels through a cupboard or something.
Yes,
Enters the
watching
past,
cabinet.
and he's been charged with preventing the death of JFK. I think he's going to end up killing him himself, not myself, himself. But if
But
that's
I
what
don't-
happens, called it.
But I don't watch trailers, so I said... we're
Yeah,
not
so you
doing
get
that,
a
I'm not
crap
watching
description from me rather than actually watching a trailer.
Well,
because
you can
John
go on
Diaz trailer in
YouTube.
2016.
that. Hit up the YouTubes. 11, 22, 63.
Watch it.
Give it a
Tell
watch.
us what you think. I got.
Leave us some
I was going to say
fat
yeah.
comments.
Pop it in the comments. Got Curly's birthday. We got to sort out a T-shirt.
When is his birthday?
It was June or something.
Okay, we've got a while.
Yeah, we got a little
Did we
while.
get any comments on our one? On our thing?
Don't know. We're now going to check for comments.
Just
I
checking for
think
comments. I'm probably
there was
guessing.
0.
2.
2.
All comments.
7th of July. I was wrong.
7th
I
of
am
July.
sorry.
Comic Sans will suffice.
Getting it wrong.
Tobe's picking.
Yeah, Toes picked up on something I also noticed when I watched it. I said that a goal for 2015 should be enunciating properly. Of course, I meant 2016. I'm sorry, Toby.
Some might say you fucked it.
I did. I might quit the show.
I'll hold it down, Solo. It's fine. I did a stellar job last time where you were looking for the book,
Which
you
I found. I didn't bring it. Should I get it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to kick the camera.
Don't spill your water or kick the
I
camera.
haven't put my phone on airplane mode either.
Ah, you're a cunt.
Don't say that!
Well, I'm going to say that because it's true. If you fucked up the audio, I'm going to fuck up your audio. Punch you in the mouth.
That's my vocals, not my audio.
Yeah.
Punch me, box my ears, man. Box my ears, that'll fuck up my audio.
Sure. I don't want you to be able to enunciate anything.
Turns out I put it in the safest place.
Under
a bookshelf.
Under a stack of books.
Sorry, everyone. A gift from my sister. Terrible Old Games you probably never heard of. Wait, I need to be back here so you can see it. By Stuart Ashen, aka Ashens on the internet. True. This is the best part though. It's been autographed. He's a real celeb.
It says,
I'm happy with that.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello. Nobody knows who Ashens is apart from you, me, and Toby.
What? Not even Curly?
Curly might.
Probably not.
Curly, let us know in the comments. Final story of the day.
Yeah, and our conversational piece.
There you go. No winner last night,
Yeah,
Saturday night,
for
for the
the
$900 million Powerball jackpot. So it's gone up to a $1.3 billion.
Which they said is 806 million if you take it as a single cash lump sum rather than over time. Mental.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't understand how they have, and
Yeah,
everyone in America hasn't bought a ticket.
What I was going to say is how have they just gone? Right, well
How many rollovers
we've
is
got
this as
1.3 billion to give away now. Like, where does that money come from? I don't get it.
Ticket sales. I think, I don't know. That's a guess. How many times has it rolled over now?
Okay, so it says the odds are equivalent to flipping a coin 28 times and getting heads every time. Now, I've seen Darren Brown do 10 in a row.
We've also seen him predict the lottery numbers. I also had a time hop come up about maybe 3 or 4 days ago saying just started flipping a coin and got 8 heads in a row.
Nice.
And you commented saying you should have put that on YouTube or something like that. So you never know, I might be the winner of this $1.3 billion.
So apparently it's 6 numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The first 5 can be in any order, but you have to get the last one correct. So if you've got all 6 numbers...
That's the same as the UK lottery.
Yeah. You have to get the Powerball.
Oh, no, it's not the same
Well,
as the
yeah,
UK
it is, because
one.
it's like the... What's that thing called? It's like the lucky number.
Thunderball.
Or whatever it's called.
Thunderball.
Anyway.
Thunderball.
Just mental. Absolutely mental. So our... what?
I was laughing at my repetition of Thunderball.
What about... what's the guy's name?
Thunderpants?
No, the
that
guy...
Ron Weasley film?
No, the guy who does the calling of them things.
Oh, Tom Green, a barrel roll.
No, not Tom Green barrel roll.
I don't know.
The guy who calls
the
out
voice
numbers.
of the balls!
Yeah.
Alan Dedicoat, aka Deadly Alan Coat.
Yeah, that's the one.
Remember that?
Gets me every time. I never remember.
Deadly Alan Coat. Careful with that juice there, pal. They want to make a spilly.
It's going to come all out of my nose.
So, conversation piece, obviously, clearly, what would you do with the fucking money?
Yeah. So, I like the bit where it says you can take it as annuity payments. Just be like, yeah, I'll have that split over the rest of my life, please.
I would
or
do
for the
that.
Next, like,
did you see
X
the report? They did a little news report when the jackpot was 900 million, and she was in some little convenience store and some dude was filling out his ticket, and she said, let's just go and ask what people might do with the money. She said, well, so what would you do if you won? He just went, loads of hookers and a ton of cocaine. And she just went bright red and went, well, that's not the answer we were hoping for.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do.
So, I know it is.
Break the edge. Hit on that cocoa. I would.
No, you'd probably...
House. Number 1, house. Number 2, car.
I just think it's too much.
Multiple.
Yeah, it's too difficult. What would you do? I don't know. I don't know how I would
Well,
react. I think I might
let's
kill myself.
look. So it's $555 million pounds. English pounds, England pounds.
Goldens. Yeah, mini
gold.
euros.
Imagine if they said, and we're going to give it to you in pound coins.
I'd still accept it.
You could be like, what's the guy in the guy who dives into it?
McDuck.
Yeah, no,
Not.
it's the one with the. But you know what I'm talking about.
It's the
don't you?
duck one.
I thought it was the raccoons.
No, it's the rich uncle of Donald Duck or something, isn't it?
It's not Rich Uncle Pennybags.
No,
That's
it's
the
not.
Monopoly Man.
Yeah, it is. But what's his name? Is it McDuck? Scrooge? It's not Scrooge McDuck. That's the one from the. Oh no, it is.
It is.
Boom.
There it is. That's the one I was thinking of.
Well, I'll get it up.
But that wasn't the thing that I was thinking of.
Yeah, it is.
I was thinking
It's a duck diving into the monies.
It wasn't this. Was it this?
There's literally a whole page dedicated to him diving into the money.
Oh, it was that.
It was definitely.
It was
there.
definitely that. Yeah, that's what I'd do.
Create a massive house made out of gold.
Create a bunker large enough to store all my pound coins in, and then dive into it. I imagine it would be an incredibly soft landing because he is diving into it with vigour.
He is.
So,
I mean, they're assuming that the gold coins turn into a liquid en masse, and that you can swim around in them.
you would be able to anyway.
No, I think you would be dead.
Depends if they were stacked or not. If they were stacked, that'd be a hard surface. If they were
Loose.
just thrown in willy-nilly,
Well, think about in The Hobbit.
yeah,
That's exactly what's going on there.
yeah. And what happens there?
He walks around on top of them.
But what does... no, they swim in it. Maybe we've watched different versions.
Maybe.
I watched that Chinese download where they swim in it. Where they're all Asian.
I can't imagine what I
Step
would
one,
do.
what would you do? What would you... The thing is, you'd have
Give
to pay
away the
inheritance
majority
tax
of
on
it.
Give it away? To who?
Someone who can do something better with it than I can?
Would you not just go
I can't do anything.
investment? Would you
No,
not?
because I don't need more money, do I?
Yeah, but you could be a mogul then.
I am a mogul. I'm not a mogul.
You could be a mogul, an actual one, instead of
But
just
why
saying
would you
that
want
you're
to
one.
be?
I know, help the people.
Yeah, I don't know what. I think I would give most of it away immediately.
Well, how much did I say? 555 million.
Mm,
I'd probably keep like maybe.
100 million.
I was going to say just 55. To be honest,
Okay,
but-
no, you're right.
But yeah.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
And then be like, right, that other 500 million.
I'd keep like 30 grand.
Yeah.
Pay off some debts.
Nice.
Carry on as I was.
Go to work on Monday.
Right. What's new?
Would you not just buy your company out?
It's not for sale.
What?
It's not on-
Everything's for sale for the right price.
Buy, sell, trade, North Somerset. Whatever it is.
Is it not?
No. No.
Would you like buy a local
No.
business?
No.
What about? Would you not start?
I don't-
your
I-
own- I know. I'd probably just move to America. To be honest,
Not allowed.
I think with 555 million pounds, you can do what you want. Really?
Would you go to the space?
No.
Hang out with Elon Musk?
I'd just probably buy a car and then I'd do donuts in the parking lot.
Nice. Buy a parking lot. Yeah, so we've really not covered that very well at all.
It's too difficult, you know.
Yeah,
I
it
could
is.
be like, yeah, I'd buy this car and then I'd buy like a motorbike and I'd buy a house and stuff.
I
but-
really find it easier to deal with the smaller... Like if someone said, you can have 50 grand. Like, right, I'm going to do this, this and this.
If I had 50 grand, I'd probably pay back my debt and use it as a deposit on a house.
Same.
Maybe do my motorbike
It's
test.
sensible, isn't it? These are the sensible
Buy a
things you
motorbike.
would do.
Yeah. If
No.
someone was going to give me 50 grand, I'd be like, can we double it? Can you give me 100?
Why?
Be nicer to have more. Really, wouldn't it? But
Don't know, I feel like
it's
you wouldn't have
it's-
earned it.
It's impossible to decide. It's impossible to say what you'd spend the money on, other than being like, yeah, I donate it all to charity, or I, start a foundation for underprivileged orphans or something like that.
The Derek Zoolander.
Yeah, for kids who can't read good or do other stuff good too, or whatever it's called. But yeah, it's too much money to even comprehend. When it's the same as when they're on the news and they say, and XYZ or like Mark Zuckerberg is giving $40 billion to. It's like, well, I don't even know what that means. Like, no. I can't comprehend that amount of money. Like, I don't even know what £10,000 looks like in a stack of money.
Small, really small.
Like when they have, yeah.
It's like a brick, like a house brick.
Depends on what they use. I guess if you're doing it in fives, probably quite a few.
We're
more.
not doing anything in pound coins.
But yeah, you know, when they got briefcases and like, look at all this money, they always say that's not what $1 million would look like. That's not. It would be like a half a dozen bills, but not actually.
No, those would be big bills.
Yeah, but you know, so we've gone off on a tangent. That's kind of what we do.
Yeah. We haven't even got a Would You Rather this week. I could ask you the same one as yesterday.
I can't remember it, so...
Would you rather be Paul Scholes or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Oh yeah, I said Paul Scholes. Because I want people to be able to pronounce my name.
And that would be the weakest Would You Rather we've ever had on the show.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty bad.
Which is
Remember
the best?
that time...
When you had your 5?
Yeah, it's got to be the
3 foot taller, 3 foot shorter. That was
shuriken or
all
of the milk or whatever it was. Was it milk? Mayonnaise. Do you want to answer that one again? Because that was the best one we've ever had.
Yeah.
Ah, no, the 3 foot taller, 3 foot shorter was pretty good.
Yeah,
Can someone please... No, what? We got a couple, but they were shoddy at best.
Which ones?
David Charleston Matthews said, would you rather have slugs for fingers or a slug for a tongue or something? No, I don't know. Either way, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah, that's a lose-lose.
Either way, I'm killing myself. So, thanks, David. And yeah, someone come up with something because we're struggling.
Yeah, leave us a comment.
We just had one based on a 1990s Manchester United team, so
yeah,
things are looking bleak.
Yeah, they really are. Maybe we should start following football again.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I never really followed it.
Yeah,
before.
but apparently Man U aren't doing very well anymore.
Who are you supposed to support now then?
I don't know. What's the point? And if Man U aren't good, remember when they won the treble?
Superman. We could support
the Seagulls.
WSMAFC.
Nah.
Yeah, they've got some hot players, I think.
Their one hot player just got sold. Now we're literally talking football right now.
Yeah. See, we should be going for cheeky Nando's soon and.
I'll get more of these
about
haircuts.
Our great banter in our Tinder bios. Tinder.
True story though, we're going to Justin Bieber night on a week Friday.
Yeah, we are. When is it? The 22nd?
22nd.
The 22th. Sure do 2 22s in my shoes.
Yep, that's what you just said. That's the thing that you just said.
That's a Biggie Smalls lyric. It's from Party and Bullshit. Great jam. Maybe that should be our intro song.
I think our intro song should be Cake and Sodomy by Marilyn Manson.
Maybe our outro could be Party and Bullshit then.
Yeah. I think we've about...
Do you want to put it on or shall I?
Yeah, you can put it on. You've got you're on the mic with Mike.
My granddad's called Mike. So Jeffrey said, have you... Does your granddad answer the phone and say...
How old is he?
85. Does your granddad answer the phone and say, you're on the mic with Mike? To which I said...
Apparently he doesn't, so no. I don't really know what that's about.
This is our outro song.
It is, that means that we're ending. Thank you for checking us out once more.
Thanks for watching. It's a massive jam.
We're going to get a copyright strike. Let us know what you thought of this episode, please.
Yeah, send it via text message. Shall I put my number up now?
It's just 4. His number's 4. He got in there quick.
Yeah.
Right, we're done.
I got one of the first. Yeah, thank you very much. We will put another one up probably maybe next week at some time.
Next Sunday.
Maybe.
It's becoming regular.
And yeah, cool. That's us. And we're done. Thank you very much.